Welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. My name is Nathan, and I'm making a video right now. I really feel like I want to talk about Moldavite, so I'm gonna. I've made a lot of videos on Moldavite. As a matter of fact, I think that there's like 64 videos now or something like that. I don't know. I lost track. Yeah, I think I've made like 64 videos or something on YouTube about Moldavite, and what's interesting is I never run out of things to say. So, I want to talk about Moldavite. No. No, I'm going to talk to Moldavite. This is probably going to be weird. Maybe you'll have some third-person embarrassment for me in the way that this video is about to turn out. To tell you the truth, I didn't really know what I was going to make a video about. I just felt like, oh man, I love Moldavite. Gotta make a Moldavite video. So, I'm going to talk to my Moldavite. Every night and morning, I'll look at you and just give you a kiss. Straight up, this is what I do. It just feels like the best companion / teacher that I've ever had in my life. There's been so many moments in my journey, and I can see now that I've always been on a certain path. Loosely, sometimes I fluctuate to the side, but I've always been on this path. And then came Moldavite. And suddenly the path became me. Now, Moldavite has a lot of incredible benefits, effects, the most powerful crystal. Got all this like sexy terminology and things that we can use to describe things. When in truth, Moldavite is indescribable. I'll try to describe it, because that's what Nathan does. Nathan likes to try and wrap everything up and make sense of it. To tell you the truth, you make absolutely no sense to me. How there could possibly be a physical entity that can be brought into your life that unleashes a beast inside of you. And this beast inside of you, it's going to ravage you. It's going to destroy you. It's going to kick the crap out of you. It's going to take everything away from you that you had. And at the end of it all, you're going to cry. But they're going to be happy tears. Because everything that it took away from you, everything that it ravaged and destroyed, it did it because that's not you. It's destroying the things that we've built that aren't really who we are, that are holding us back. They're making us sad. I feel like a lot of times in my life, I felt really sad and low. But I could never quite pinpoint it. I just knew that I was depressed, you know? Just had a feeling. Yeah, something's not right in Nathan right now. I'm going to sit down for a moment here and let this come through. The thing about Moldavite, and I've already made a video about this, is that the power is definitely real. But there's something really interesting about it because it's not an external power. Even though it is an external physical entity, there's something about it that's just not separate from you. It wakes something up inside of you, and all the changes and manifestation and all the benefits and all this stuff, it's not Moldavite. It's you It's you being you. But it woke that up. It's a very interesting vibration that Moldavite carries. And I find it really interesting because all the crystals that I have, and I'm quite a fanatic, if you've followed my channel you know this, but all the crystals that I have, they have a way about them. They have maybe certain thought forms that they could trigger. Maybe you receive more downloads. You could feel a certain kind of energy coming off of them. You could feel subtle shifts in your personality. You could connect with different meditations. But when it comes to Moldavite, it doesn't do anything outside of you. And yet Moldavite is the crystal that literally changes everything externally. But everything external is happening from inside of you because we're manifesting it all, right? I don't have to explain this to you. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That's what's so incredible. Because Moldavite doesn't really do anything. You do it all. But Moldavite is like this trigger finger, just... It's like there's this pressure and this energy and this vibrational tension that we carry, that we've picked up and tattooed onto our skin. This is who I am. And then Moldavite is like this gun, this instant trigger of shooting the bullet and killing that person. And then it's like you got to start over. But this time, something's different. Something's woken up inside of you. I think it's pretty cool. You know? I really, really love my Moldavite. And look, I'm not trying to be like, what's the word? Sacrilegious. I think that works. I believe in God, the universe. To me, they're synonymous terms. Moldavite to me is like an echo of God. I see movies where like people are like kissing their Jesus cross. And I never quite understood. I mean, I accepted it, but like I could never quite understand because, well, that's just not, you know, what I grew into myself as a person. So, and then I had my Moldavite, and it all makes sense. To me, Moldavite is an echo of God. Who I am, my vibrational resonance, this is my reality. And Moldavite is that power to me. I believe that Moldavite is the power of God. I believe that it's in a sense this kind of vibrational awakening doorway to God. Because you are God. All is one. God is everything. You are. And this is like this doorway to bring you so close to this other aspect of yourself, your higher self, another sexy term that people use. It's like this doorway where it's like, it's less of just aimlessly wandering around in this physical reality going, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to do some of that. And I'm going to be this. It's like this unleashing of, why are you here? What did you come here to be? And what did you come here to feel? Who are you truly in your heart? Moldavite's a door to that. It's a freaking powerful one. To me, that's God. I am so grateful to be here and the way that I am, who I am, how I feel. I'm so grateful that Moldavite is the thing. Thank you, God, for this. I love it. And I love you. And I really love myself a lot. Did Moldavite do all of this? I did it. God did it. The universe did it. But Moldavite is my echo from God. when it comes to Moldavite, you just can't ignore who you are. And I really believe that's why it can be so difficult and intense and turn everybody's lives upside down, is because we've been ignoring who we are for so long. And it's not our fault. It was our choice. But when you bring Moldavite into your life, the fact that you have a choice and that that's what you literally are is a decision. Well, you'll probably start making different choices and decisions when you realize that you can, and that you are, and that you will. That's Moldavite. And there's a lot more to it, and I think that the experience with Moldavite is so subjective, and yet everybody who has unlocked its power feels this, and we can all talk to each other and like comments and, find all these things online, and we're all kind of like vibrating with the same kind of things that are happening. We can all agree this is transformation taking place. This is a heart energy. But it's subjective because I am my own unique special self. There is literally no one like me. And yet everyone is me. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But we are like a unique expression, right? And so that's why experience is subjective, because what this is doing is opening you up to your unique expression. For me, that had to do with letting go of a job, letting go of relationships, letting go of living somewhere, letting go of the plan that I had my entire life, and not grabbing on to anything else afterwards. It's all about the letting go and just being the love, So, this is a pretty random video, I think since I found myself transformed really powerfully in the space that is my heart, I find that everything that I do is much more random. Because there's no plan, there's no decision, there's no structure required. I just am. And I'm alive, and I'm here, and I'm just... People always say, follow your dreams, follow your heart. I disagree. Live your dreams. Be your heart. Mine is random. It's not just solid in one specific place. It's vibrating all over. So that's where I am, all over. And so my videos are going to be all over. You've been following my journey, you've probably noticed. I just want to say thank you to Universe. I want to say thank you to myself for creating myself and for manifesting this into reality. There are definitely no mistakes, but there are certainly things that my vibration and my heart sees and experiences, and I'm like, well, that was a really good decision. No mistakes, but there are some things that are just like, yeah, Universe, God, you really hit home with that one. I'll see you guys a day from today for my next Vibes and Frequencies video, exactly 24 hours from the time that this video is posted. Peace. Bye.